Hey, I'm Lights, and you're tuned into Vexed.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris for VexMag.com, and we're here in the lovely sunny Cardiff, outside the beautiful Cardiff Castle, which is behind me. And we're going to be catching up with Lights, the Toronto synth pop sensation, who recently played at V Festival and is playing at the Bathlight in Cardiff this evening. So stick around and we'll be finding out a little bit more about it. So we're with Lights. How are you doing, Lights?
How are you, Chris?
I'm amazing. But how are you?
I'm excellent because you guys have found a lovely park with an legitimate, old-school castle right behind us.
We don't do fake accounts.
No, it was a good walk to get here, but it was worth it. And it's good to be in Wales.
Yeah, it's great.
Yes. We're excited to play tonight.
I'm visiting as well. So you just played V Festival.
Yes.
How was it?
Amazing. I couldn't, honestly, first day of V Fest, I did 2 dates of it. We had, our slot was the first, right? It was like right after all the campers just rolled out of bed all hungover. So I wasn't expecting many people to come out, to the set. And there was at least a couple hundred people watching my set, so I was absolutely blown away. And I was like, this is already the best festival ever. I walk out to the main stage area, and there was just a sea of people. And honestly, from Canada, our country's so big and so far spread out that, I had never seen a festival done this way. So you guys really know how to do a festival, right? I have to tell you that.
Oh, cool.
It was a pretty awesome experience.
So you're going to be back for more festivals over here?
I will be back for more festivals. Hopefully back for V-Fest next year, too.
Awesome. So, obviously, Keen were playing at V Festival. And I believe you're touring with them in Canada.
Yes. It was so much fun. I actually met them for the first time and watched them for the first time as well yesterday, and it was unbelievable. It was really cool, and it's one of those shows that really gives you shivers.
Are they big in Canada?
They're obviously not as big as they are here, but they're definitely big. They're definitely, people know who they are.
So it's going to be an awesome tour.
It's going to be an awesome tour.
Amazing. So obviously you're going to be touring because you're promoting your new album, which is called The Listening.
Yes.
Yeah, do you want to tell us a little bit about that? What have we got to expect?
Yes. Well, it's there's 13 songs. 4 are going to go on from the EP they already have out.
Okay.
And it's just a lot of the sort of same stuff. We get some stuff that's really easy to sing along with, but good songs and lyrics wrapped around in electro melodies and random intergalactic feelings. Space. But one of the things that I actually kind of explored further apart from the EP that has developed since then was my ability to talk very fast. And I actually talk very fast in real life, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, so, I've been told the same thing.
Really?
Looking at cameraman, said cameraman at the moment.
I talk very fast. But seriously, I'm realizing, everyone is always telling me to slow down, and I'm realizing that I should use it to my advantage and fit more lyrics into small spaces. So I was doing that on the record.
Maybe become a rapper.
Honestly, I'm this close to becoming a rapper.
I think it could work.
There's a lot of fast parts.
I can see it now.
Thank you.
Booty shaking.
L-dubs.
Yeah,
do you like L-dubs?
Yeah, that'd be good. Wu-Tang Lights.
Yeah.
We can get a crew. We can organise a crew.
Kanye Lights.
Yeah, we could just list
Or maybe that's just a dream collaboration.
Lights pack. That's terrible. The Notorious Lights.
How about Snoop Lights?
Yeah, or Lights Dog.
Lights Dog's cooler, actually. Snoop Dogg's so good.
Have you seen him live?
Yes, we actually just played a festival with him.
Did you meet
headlined
him?
it. No, my goodness. I would be very excited to meet Snoop Dogg.
Oh, would you say focus on my nizzle to him?
I would be this close to, but then stop myself for fear of being totally shot down with a glare.
If I met him, I would say, "Damn, that's a big shoe."
I'm more interested in his acting career. He's quite an actor. He's played in some sweet, low-profile horror movies.
Oh, cool. I haven't seen him in either.
Great.
We'll check it out.
You've seen them.
Okay, so we're going to talk to you about some stuff which we've seen that you love. First off, Warcraft.
Yes.
We've seen you're a big Warcraft. I'm also a big Warcraft player.
Are you kidding me? Are you Alliance or Horde?
Alliance.
Good.
Alliance.
Hell yeah.
Level 80. Night Elf.
Yeah?
Yeah. Beastmaster.
Yeah,
Hunter.
oh, you're a hunter. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You were asking me. Well, you're almost geared. I actually don't. None of my characters are geared yet, which is weird. But I have.
What's going on?
I know. Because there's a story behind it. I'm not going to justify myself. But going back to the record, you asked me what to expect from the record, and there's actually a song in there all about World of Warcraft.
Really?
Yeah. Number 11. It's called Lions.
Okay.
But it's all written in a way.
Does it mention? Ongoro Crater.
Well, there's I love Ongoro Crater. You probably know that from one of my video blogs. But if you know World of Warcraft, you will recognize all the mentions of it and all the drops and everything, the name drops and the lyric content and everything that I have in it. But if you don't know World of Warcraft, it's still a nice song. You'll still understand it.
Awesome.
The chorus goes, "Lions make you brave, giants give you faith, death is a charade, you don't have to feel safe feeling afraid." So it's like that's supposed to sound like alliance makes you brave,
yeah.
but it just says lions. So all you Horde players out there.
Yeah, damn you, Horde.
Yeah, it doesn't say Horde makes you brave.
Yeah, we will battle you.
But, and then, yeah, so there's lots of references in there. If you play WoW, you'll get it.
Well, you're saying about rap. Have you heard the nerdcore rap about Warcraft? Are people like Zealous?
I don't
One?
know if I have.
You need to. You need to listen to the songs Overnight 70 and Level
Okay.
Up.
Okay, have you heard, Do You Want to Date My Avatar?
No. I think I
Have
need
you
to.
watched that show, The Guild, on YouTube?
Yes, I love the
Okay,
Guild.
well, the girl who created The Guild, and she's obviously the lead actor, and she created this music video that said, Do you want to date my avatar? It's awesome. Check it out.
Okay, we'll check that out. So,
Yeah.
Warcraft fans,
Yeah.
check it out. Those who don't play
Loosely based on World of Warcraft.
Get on it.
Yes.
And you can join our new guild.
Did you hear about the new expansion pack coming out?
We're just going to talk about Warcraft.
There's
No,
a
I
new
haven't.
expansion.
Tell me about it.
Alliance is getting a new race, and so is Horde, and Alliance's new race is going to be Warg. Also,
Oh, I heard rumors.
also, I believe there's going to be, you can get to level 85, and there's going to be, it's called Cataclysm, and there's like, the whole World of Warcraft and Azeroth has like been destroyed and everything, so it's like post-Cataclysm. It's cool. It looks really, really fun.
Sounds awesome. I'm
Yeah.
up for it.
Oh, and I also got the Twin Blade of the
Yes,
Phoenix.
I was going to ask you. Warcraft tattoo.
Yeah, this is the Twin Blade of the Phoenix, so
You show it to
it's actually a pre-Wrath of the Lich King weapon, so it only goes up to level 70, but it's
disappointing,
plus
though.
53 stamina. It's a two-handed weapon, and I'm a Fury
What
Warrior,
about
so.
the Sword of a Thousand Truths from the South Park?
I don't think that one really exists, but if that existed, I would have it.
I think it does exist.
Do you think so?
I think it does. I
It's
also
called
believe,
Blizzard. Hey, Blizzard.
Yeah, hey Blizzard. What's the Sword of a Thousand
Want to
Truths?
hook me
at?
up with the Sword of a Thousand Truths?
Okay, so enough about Warcraft for now. Also, you're playing tonight.
Yes.
What are we going to be playing? Let's cut to one of your songs so we can hear you play right now.
Well, we are going. Actually, no. Okay, I have to say this. We're going to do a brand new song that we've never played before tonight. But I'm also going to play "Savior," the first track on my record, and I just made a music video for it. And check that one out.
Awesome. So we're going to watch that right now. Check it out. So, in true World of Warcraft style, we've teleported to outside City Hall, which looks very
The Horde was
strange.
angry. We were overtaking their park, so we had to leave.
Yeah,
We fled. We were feared
We were
to City
feared.
Hall.
which is here where we do a lot of trading. there.
It's really nice.
And there's the bank where I keep all of my gold, bags,
Yeah.
thorium.
Guild Bank when you want to raid.
Gems. Random
We're both
weapons.
miners, so we both know where the best halls of thorium are. Ice Crown, right?
You know it. I think everyone hates us who's watching.
Okay, everyone who doesn't know World of Warcraft hates us, so we'll continue on.
Anyway, no, I need one more question about World of Warcraft. I hear that you do speak Elvish. Is that true?
I so wish I could.
Is that a rumour?
It's definitely a rumor. You know, it started when someone messaged me on Twitter and asked if I did, and I said I did. No, you know,
So
it
you
was
lied?
it was a lead from the Gallows.
You lied to the gallows.
And he said, he's like, he was making fun of my
Such
Warcraft
lovely
tongue.
guys.
And
I can't believe you'd lie to the gallows of all
but
people.
Elvish is so cool to know. But you know what? My closest, heart to Elvish is, well, the closest thing I have to knowing Elvish is having Erwin's sword from Lord of the Rings, like the replica sword, and it has Elvish on it. I know that sort of. Actually, I can't pronounce it.
So we're going to be hearing another song from your set.
Yes,
Which one are you going to be?
I think, you know, you mentioned earlier your favorite song's February Air. So
is.
I'll be playing that one.
Is it dedicated to me?
Maybe it will be.
I know you'll be happy to talk about this subject. We're going to talk about Lance.
Oh!
Lance the tarantula.
Tarantulance.
Tarantulette is only a baby.
Tarantulance.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about Lance and your love for Lance?
Well, Lance is a fantastic pet. He doesn't require too much loving. He's not too tactile. Doesn't require too much care because I am semi-neglective when it comes to pets. But when it comes to tarantulas, you only have to feed them once a week. So I have a friend going when I'm on tour. And I mean, I think he feels neglected at times.
Yeah.
And he does, like, you know, leave angry messages or kind of emails me all the time, being frustrated that I'm not always there to feed him or whatever. But I got home from last tour and he was like looking fluffy and good, and we hung out for a bit. And
I see you did have a little bit of a falling out on your blogs.
We did.
You were away for a long time. It was his birthday. You tried to get him a present.
He didn't like my presents.
No, I mean, you tried to get him a new best friend as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you're introducing to the wrong people. I believe I got here, Cokie Coconut was a crack fiend.
Actually, did you know that Cokie Coconut lives in the cage with him now?
Really?
Yeah.
They've become friends.
They have become friends.
He's not
But
a bad
well, it was
influence
because of the band, which is ironically called Death Grip, which is my number 1, you know, ability as a Death Knight in World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
This is, you know, all coming full circle. But if you're a Death Knight, you'll know what Death Grip is. But yes, he's friends with Cokie. But I decided at the end that I didn't want to do that competition anymore. I want to be his best friend, and so that has continued.
Just to explain to people what we're talking about here, basically, Lights tried to find a friend for her.
It's in my. I do video vlogs on YouTube. YouTube.com/Lights.
One of them was a coconut. One of them was a World of Warcraft figure.
Episode 18 and 19, you can see.
We won't ruin it. You can check,
you can check it out on
blog.
YouTube.
18, 19. But yeah, I love
a competition.
We were trying to find Lance a present earlier on. We were trying to find him maybe a small sombrero.
Oh, you know, he would love that. He doesn't have one.
It's quite difficult to find.
He has a flying mask with goggles, but not the sombrero.
We searched high and low. We could not find any tarantula.
They are very hard to find in that size.
Yeah. Do you know? Can you recommend anyone to tarantula keepers? Or anywhere you can get the best tarantula wear?
I assume at a Barbie store.
A Barbie store. Okay.
Don't tell him that it's Barbie clothes, but if most hats for Barbies will fit Lance.
Okay.
In case you have a tarantula and you want to gear them out, you know, you can get them
like
Barbie clothes. Yeah, exactly. We're always bringing the subject back to WoW.
Okay, another cool fact I learned about you. This is a lie again. I've heard you've officially changed your name.
Yes, it's true. Very true.
So,
a couple years ago.
So what was the reason? And were your parents disappointed that Valerie?
No, they were actually very happy for me. Obviously, Valerie is my middle name now.
Okay.
And I just have more names, which makes me cooler. I feel like, no, honestly, well, Lights comes from my last name, Pox Lightner, and it was a nickname for a while. And I feel like, you know, every name comes with a bit of like what I consider to be a blessing, you know, and everyone tends to live up to the qualities of their name at some point, in some way or another. And I've lived up to the qualities of my other names, so I feel like if I just add another one, there's no harm in that. And I think it's a cool name.
That sounds good. I was thinking of getting my middle name as Danger.
That would be very cool.
Or maybe Heavyweight Champion of the World.
That would be good. Or like Millionaire, and then you could become very rich because.
Or my last name is.
Is your last name?
That'll be my middle name. Chris. My last name is Hines.
Chris Quadrillionaire Hines.
Quadrillionaire.
That works.
I think it could be good.
If you live up to the qualities of your name, maybe you'll get lucky.
How much money is a quadrillion?
I assume it's like 10 billion.
Only 10 billion, not 100 billion or more.
Well, it's
Not a billion. Just 10.
It's a trillion.
Trillion.
A quadrillion, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I believe after that's brillion.
Brilliant.
Billionaire.
Which would be brilliant.
Exactly, and by then you just don't care.
Awesome. So that's good. So, any messages you want to send out to all your fans that have supported you?
Yes.
Anything you want to plug?
Well, okay, for starters, I have to say, I have the best friends in the whole world, and I feel like the luckiest person because anytime I'm honestly feeling down, I go on my Twitter or my MySpace or the forums on my website, it's iamlights.com, and just like look at what people are saying or how they're supporting me and encouraging me and the things that they like about my music and the way it's changed them or the art that it's inspired them to do, and it's like the best thing anyone could ever ask for. I feel like the luckiest person in the world, honestly. So I want to first of all say thank you to everyone because honestly whenever I'm down you guys are there and it's awesome. Also, yeah, there's going to be the record coming out very soon and I'm very, very excited about it. Also, this one thing is going to be coming out. I'm doing 12 semi-animated cartoon episodes with Tom Coker from Marvel Comics.
Oh, awesome.
And it's called Audio Quest, A Captain Light's Adventure. And I did all the voiceovers for it. I did all it's all based on me and the way I look, and it's all kind of a metaphor for the way I am, searching around for sounds in the galaxy and then putting it all together and using it to fight evil along the way. So it's a really fun thing that's gonna be coming out soon. So I'll keep that all posted on my twitter.com/lightsnoise and my MySpace.com/lights and my website iamlights.com.
I can't even speak. I'm not the type to say sorry constantly.